Hello everybody and welcome back to The Longest Journey. My name is Nixia, and having just defeated Roper Clax, we're now up in his laboratory. And we're going to experiment around a little bit. So this is actually quite fun. We get to we get to make a whole bunch of potions here, which is kind of cool, and we have to find them. So the first one is behind... We have to find a bunch of ingredients. Excuse me. Getting a tiny bit ahead of myself.
Behind the curtain. Clever fellow, that Roper Clax. Who'd think to look there?
So there's a few of these different things hidden around the place. There's one there. Let's see now. Oh yes, we also have to look at the book. This is magic alchemy book that we have to take notes with.
It's a spell.
It is a spell.
Clouds and spiders' webs, plus, magic finger? If alchemy is anything like chemistry, that last one is probably some kind of catalyst or something. Clouds and spider web plus catalyst makes... invisible?
Yeah, that sounds logical. So, we need clouds, something that is clouds, something to spider webs, and a catalyst of some description, or a magic finger or something, and that makes us invisible. So, when we look at these things, we get this option here to smell them.
It smells like pearls of morning dew. It has the texture of thin strands of hair.
Okay, so this is the spider web. Green equals spider web. I can never remember all this, so I'm writing it down.
I can hear the rustling of tiny legs.
Alright, then we got the white one, which is, I'm certain, clouds.
It smells like ozone.
Yeah, there you go. What does ozone smell like, April?
It feels moist and light.
Yeah.
Fluffy almost.
So that's cloud. There's underneath the skull here is the blue one, which I remember very well as the catalyst. Let's just have a look at it anyway.
It smells hard to define. Sharp, decisive, earthy. It feels cool to the touch, like ice.
So this is just magic essence, so it's essentially something like that.
I can hear a distant tingling sound like crystal bells.
Okay, now, if we look at the cauldron, we'll see that there's a yellow one over here. The yellow one is...
It smells like fresh flowers. It feels soft like satin and very
I think
fragile.
it's butterfly wings, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it is. God.
It sounds
memory
like the rapid
astounds me.
flapping of fragile wings.
Okay, perfect. So,
It's a big cast iron pot simmering over a slow fire.
so we now need to put in spider webs. Along with, and you have to do it in the right order as well, and then clouds. And then we have to put in the blue one.
Whoops, that didn't seem to mix too well.
No, I've done it the wrong way around because I'm an idiot. It's the clouds first. Whoops. As I say, you have to make sure and put it in the correct order. Cloud first, then spider webs. And then the blue one, sorry.
I'll just pour the finished potion into one of these vials. Like
Beautiful.
so. Fortunately, they're small enough to carry in my pocket.
Evil, you have enormous pockets. I think you'll be fine. Right, and now what we need to do is we need to head back downstairs briefly and find the rest of the spells, which are over here. So, we take our invisibility potion, excuse me. Because if you're invisible, you don't have a reflection, so the reflection person...
That's so cool!
That's a terrible way of showing that you're invisible, but, so there's no reflection, so the evil reflection April won't get you. There we go.
Solid again. Good timing. I've got to hold on to this stuff. If nothing else, it's perfect for sneaking into clubs back home.
Oh yeah, invisibility is going to be really useful. I'm sorry about the coughing, I'm still a little bit sick. Although hopefully not for too many more videos. It's on its way out. Today's the first day I've started feeling a little bit better. You'll be happy to hear. So now that we've got that page back from the book, we can put it into the book. And we get more spells!
Butterfly wings with clouds makes leaf.
Okay.
Makes you light as a leaf, probably.
So yellow plus white plus blue is leaf. White plus red. We don't have the red one yet. We have to go get the red one. White plus red plus blue is wind. It's going to be very useful. Red plus red plus blue is explosion. And... is that green? Yeah, it's green. Green plus yellow plus blue equals talisman. Lovely. So, the red one's up there, by the way. So that's why we need the light as the leaf potion. We can jump up and grab it. So, light as a leaf is yellow. Whoa, come on now. Plus white. This is one of the more fun sections because it's very easy to work out if you're a child, as I was when I was first playing, and it's just so satisfying to like make potions.
I'll just pour the finished potion into one of these vials.
Alright, and then while we're here, we can do the green plus yellow. Plus blue. And then we've got the talisman potion. I can never remember what it's actually called. Binding? Potion of binding, I think it is.
I'll just pour the finished potion into one of these vials.
Alright, now we need to go get the red one. Oh, light as a leaf potion.
I'll just take a tiny little sip. Ooh, bitter. I do feel a little less weighty. If I put my mind to it, I could probably jump quite high.
Mm-hmm. So go grab that, please. Thank you. 0 gravity, April.
Whoa. I should save some of this stuff for the Olympic Games next year. It's a safe bet. I dominate the high jump and pole vault contests.
I think that would count as doping, though, to be honest. Alright, back to the cauldron we go. And now we do red plus red. Plus blue. Just got so much shit in my inventory at the moment, it's very annoying.
I'll just pour the finished potion into one of these vials.
Okay. And then the last one is white plus red. Plus red. Plus blue. There we go.
I'll just pour the finished potion into one of these vials.
And we're done with potion making, unfortunately, because it's good fun. Now.
It's a crystal ball with tiny specks of light, flitting back and forth inside. This must be where Klaxis trapped the souls of all those unfortunate people.
There's another part where it takes a little bit of a random leap of logic. Because you kind of... It's one of the things that I think I found out originally by trial and error, more or less. So you need to take the bind magic potion, use it on the crystal. The crystal then will stop swirling. And then we blow it up. Basically. I like this cutscene, it's a good one. Some of these people are just going to get crushed instantly. And there's the lower hand. Okay. Next thing we do, we open the window. And then we want to call Crow. Yeah, this whole section, I mean, after the potion making thing, though, this whole section took a long time the first time, as you can probably imagine.
What's going on? Nice digs you found here, though I'd cut down on the mad alchemist decor just a little. It's just not you.
I don't plan on sticking around, Crow.
Heck, why not? You'll be mobile. Home security is not an issue, and you can strike fear into the hearts of men.
When you put it like that, no.
Hey, up to you. So, why'd you call me?
I could use some help.
I'll try my best. Just let me know what you want me to do.
Well, you need to take the wind potion.
Hold on to this vial, okay?
Pour it into the clouds.
Oh, sure. Holding on to stuff is a specialty of mine. What for?
I'll let you know. I want you to fly out there, Crow, as high as you can and empty the potion into the clouds.
But what if there's lightning? I don't like lightning. Lightning has caused better birds than me to crash and burn. All right, I'll do it. I'm the ever-faithful Crow.
Good bird. Another cutscene. That section's supposed to take you longer to work out, though.
Uh-oh. I guess it's working.
2 different cutscenes. I think it's supposed to be another one as well.
That's done with. There's still quite a bit left in the bottle in case you need it later on.
Excuse me. Yeah, here we go. This poor guy. That's gonna be a few broken bones right there. Oh! Cover yourself, sir. I didn't remember that bit. Jesus Christ, dude. Oh, I've still got Crow. Can I use him or something? No.
No, I should get going back to Mercury.
Oh, but I want to go see the banda again. Alright. Back to Mercury we go. So that was our adventure up north. It's good fun. What are we going to do now? I think we need to go back and speak to this. I think Tunlyak should be back now. Let's get out of that gentleman's way. She's not. God damn it. Hang on. Maybe I have to go speak to the captain first then. See, these things I can never remember the order of. Oh, he's moved.
Captain Nebeve?
Huh? Oh, it's just you. Where have you been?
Where have I... Don't you remember? I went north
that he's
to find
concerned,
Roper
though.
Clax and get him to release the wind.
Oh, aye. You know, the wind did pick up mysteriously last night, but
But what?
I don't trust it to not die down in a few hours. Or at the most, a day or two.
But I destroyed the alchemist. I even set his prisoners free from the rock they were trapped in, destroyed the soul stone, sailed back here in his floating castle, and you don't believe a word of it, do you?
Not a word.
You
Great.
bastard.
Thanks for nothing.
What we can do, though... Oh, what? No, can I not?
Captain Nebeve?
Huh? Oh, it's
thought we
just
could.
you.
I did defeat Roper Clax.
Uh-huh. Do you have his severed head somewhere on you?
I beat him. I didn't say I killed him.
Of
I'm
course
not really
you
sure
did.
what you'd say he is.
Can we set sail for Elias now?
Well, the wind has picked up a bit, but I don't trust the good weather to last. I don't want to be sitting dead in the water come tomorrow afternoon, so I'll wait a few days more.
Thanks for nothing.
There we go.
Captain Nebeve?
Huh?
I got something you want.
What? Well, out with it, girl. What is it?
Oh, nothing. You do remember our deal, don't you?
I? Remind me what the deal was again.
That if I defeated Roper Clax and brought the wind back, you'd give me a lift to the Isle of Elias.
Sure. The day I see a girl like you bring down a powerful alchemist like Clax is the day I hire a woman to be my navigator.
Well, that's handy that you
Well,
say
look
that,
at
sir.
this.
By the balance, girl, that's a strong grog you got there. What is it? Tyron spice wine?
It's the wind. Watch this.
Sweet jow, that's a strong wind. You got some mighty powerful magic there, girl.
And there's more where that came from.
Care to share some of it with us? With that magic, we could make good time to Guienne. Pick up a cargo full of apples and be back here before the competition got wind of what was happening.
Sure. If you give me a ride to Elias, as promised.
Balance be cursed. Women aboard? When will it ever end? Jowls, bowels. Be here by this afternoon, or we'll sail without you.
As if you'll get far without my wind magic. And you did say something about hiring a female navigator?
Damnation! Do you insist on remembering every little thing I say, girl? Don't you know that Jal has forbidden women from riding the waves?
Sounds
Sounds
like a
like a
bunch of
particularly nice
sexist
guy.
bullshit to me.
Oh, there you go.
But it's your choice. I got the wind in my pocket. Now you learn to treat women with a little respect.
I've run out of curses, girl. Jal be damned, I am in desperate need of a navigator anyhow. All right. You be here by this afternoon with your navigator. It's not as if I ever put much faith in the teachings of the drunken prophet Jal myself.
Now you say. Now you say this. Okay, so now Tunlyak should be in the journeyman for us to go and pick her up. Hey, there she is. Give her her map.
Pardon me for intruding, ma'am, but is your name Tunlayak?
Yes, I'm Tunlayak.
I have a delivery for you.
Oh, a map of the Northlands. I had almost forgotten I ordered it.
Sorry about that. I came by a few days ago, but you weren't here.
No, I was looking for work. Thank you kindly, young woman. I will need this map now, if I am to make it to Khorasan by foot.
Why are you going to Khorasan by foot?
I can ill afford the cost of passage on a ship bound for the Bay of Fire, and since I do not have a job, nor the prospect of getting one, I have little choice.
Oh, sorry. Smacked my microphone again. I'm getting very good at that.
Are you from Khorasan?
No, I am from the Southlands. I have never been to Khorasan.
Then why are you going there?
Because I am told that in Khorasan, captains allow women to join their crew. Here, in Marcuria, they do not.
Sexist bastards.
So I've been told. But you shouldn't have to go somewhere else to get a job. That just isn't fair.
Fair or not, it is custom. And custom is a difficult thing to change.
Why are you so depressed?
Is it
Polite.
that apparent to you? I do beg your pardon. It was not my intent to burden you with my dark mood.
It's okay, I don't mind. I'd like to help if I can.
I do not think you can. Unless you were the captain of a ship, and you could hire me as your navigator. But you are not, and so you cannot help me.
That's what you think.
You're a navigator?
Yes, and I have a letter to prove it. Do you want me to show it to you?
No, I believe you. And you're looking for a job?
I have been looking, now, for many moons. But most captains do not want women on their crew, and so I am leaving for Khorasan in the morning.
I got a job for you, if you want it.
A job? As a navigator?
Yep.
Yeah, on a boat called the White
That hole
Dragon.
back there has always
We're
been
leaving
there.
this afternoon, if you're interested.
If you are serious, then yes.
That feels new.
I am more than interested. But will the captain allow a woman as his navigator?
Oh, yes.
This one will, trust me. Because if he doesn't, he's not going anywhere. Just pack your stuff and head down to the docks. Talk to Captain Horatio Nebeve of the White Dragon. Tell him I sent you. The name's April Ryan.
Thank you, April. I am Tunlayak. I am most grateful to you. Will you be going with us?
Yeah,
I will,
so
yeah.
I'll see you there.
Thank you so much.
Okay. I don't think there's anything else I need to do now. I think I just go to the boat and then we leave. Or not. What else do I have to do?
Oh, goodness, it's you again. Oh, you gave me such a fright.
I'll
I
see you
think
later.
it's Tobias
Yes,
actually. No, hang on.
yes.
I'm fairly certain I have to go see Tobias now. Whoops. Come on now.
You have returned
There
from
we
your
go.
trip north. It is good to see you again. I was concerned.
You're worried about little old me? That's sweet. And guess what? I kicked some alchemist ass while I was up there. Bet you didn't think I'd be able to do that.
Then you have lost your wager. I knew you would. After all, you are... I was worried because of the trouble in the West.
What trouble?
What trouble?
The Tyrant. They left the city all as one the evening before yesterday, and many of the vanguard with them.
That seems
I
like a
fear
bad thing.
there are dark times ahead.
You don't mean war, do you?
War, yes. It has been an age and a half since our last war with the Tyrant. But relations have always been strained, and now, whipped into religious fervor by the vanguard, the Tyrant are thirsty for blood and for revenge. They are a people bound by violence and without honor, and easily seduced by the prospect of a holy
Fucking
war.
Tyrant.
God, that's horrible. But the city's safe, isn't it? It's a big city.
Well,
Yes, but unfortunately not well armed. Marquis has not seen war for centuries, and people grow soft, forget how to fight. It can easily be taken by a strong army, and so I fear our safety. And yours.
What did you mean when you said, after all, you are...
Forgive an old man his misgivings, April, but I should have trusted you before.
Of course you should have. With what?
With the truth. That you are the one who will watch over us for 1,000 years.
I'm the what now?
That you are of the balance, and the balance is in you. That you are the one born into the heaviest duty of them all. You are the guardian to be, April. The 13th guardian of the balance.
No! No, that's a lie. I'm not your guardian. That's not possible.
April, I am your father.
It is certain. I had my doubts, unfortunately. It could have cost us the balance, and I made a mistake. But it is certain now. You are stronger in the balance than anyone before you.
God damn, Cortez, he didn't say anything about... If I'd known, I wouldn't have come here. I would have... I don't know what I would have done, but I wouldn't have come here.
Maybe he did not know, or maybe he did. And he knew it would be wiser not to tell you. But I am telling you now because you cannot stay here. You are too valuable. You must leave.
I am leaving for Elias this afternoon.
Good. The Tyrant are not a seafaring people, and the islands are probably the safest place to be right now. Before you go, I want to give you something to carry with you. I spent the night looking for it in the Enclave. It has been gathering dust for over 10,000 years.
Oh my.
Oh, Tobias, I can't accept anything that old.
Ah, you're gonna have to.
You are not accepting it. It is yours. The Fathers have only kept it safe for the day when the 13th Guardian would come to collect it. And now you are here. Please, take it. It is the talisman of the balance. Known to but a few, it is mentioned in one text only, the Scriptures of Reunification, one of the 13 Scriptures of the balance.
What does it do?
The Scripture speaks not of its purpose, but it is yours, whatever it is. I am certain it will help you once you find its purpose. It has strong magic, very strong.
Thanks, Tobias. I really do appreciate it, even though I wish I didn't have to accept it.
You are the guardian, child.
Ah, it's too late now.
Your
April.
fate is both glorious and terrible. But it is your fate. If you deny it, you deny our future. But I have faith in you, April.
That's what I'm afraid of. What if I screw up?
The balance provides. The balance protects. Trust the balance, and trust yourself. Goodbye, and good luck on your journey.
Bye, Tobias. Yeah, weirdo. Alright, now we can go, I think. I think that's everything now. Yeah, there we go.
Finally, we are ready. And we must away before it's too late. We still have another 6 or 7 hours of daylight today. Come aboard.
Did I tell you how much I hate water?
No.
Well, remind me to tell you sometime.
There are only 2 people on this entire boat. It certainly looks like it. Chapter 6. The Chaos Storm. Oh, there you go. There's a bunch of other people.
Oh, God, my guts have been cleaned out and I still feel sick.
Oh, I hate that. I get a bit seasick sometimes. Okay, so we are now on board the White Dragon. So let's go down below. First things first, and obviously, exceptionally important, 2 things. Grab an axe. And then the other thing is, and this is probably the most important, catch a worm. Using your sticky sweet that you've been carrying around for the last week. And of course, as you can imagine, once the worm crawls out of the sack, it gets stuck on the sweet. Candy, whatever you want to call it.
Yes, got me a worm.
Got me a worm.
And this is good because?
Because you've got a worm. You should have worms at all times. Okay, and that's all we have to do down here. For the moment. Oh.
Watch! My nose is itching. Are you sleeping on duty again?
Storm front. West. Heading our way. Looks like a right old bugger, too.
Such a bad pirate voice.
Aye, by the mercy of Jol, it's a chaos storm. Where in damnation did it come from this quickly? And what's pulling it here?
So catching the worm has triggered the chaos storm.
Navigator, change our course. We must away from the storm front and to safe harbor.
Uh-oh. I just felt a cold shiver running down my spine. It's the apple barrel. It's half empty. And aside from whatever fish we're able to catch, those apples are the only food we got on board.
Take an apple then.
Ugh, gross! People do not toss the apples back into the barrel after eating.
Yeah, they do. It's not that bad. Come on, there's an apple core.
Here's a nice plump one. What's going on, Tun?
A storm approaches, April, and it is no ordinary storm.
What do you mean by no ordinary storm?
Look to the clouds. Do they appear normal to you?
Well,
They
the ones
look
I can see,
strange,
but
it's
the other ones
true.
are behind me.
It is a chaos storm. A strong storm caught in a magical vortex, drawn to strong magic like bees to honey. I have never seen one with my own eyes, but I have heard stories.
Uh-oh.
Will you still be able to get me to Elias tomorrow?
I am afraid not. The captain has ordered our course changed south to get us away from the rocky waters around the islands. We are about 3 days away from Gien, but if the weather improves before then, perhaps he will be willing to turn about. But I would not count on it, April. He cares much for his ship and for his crew, and he would not risk it for anything or anyone.
That's fair enough.
I'll let you go back to work.
Thank you.
It's a glass orb with a strange magical glow. It could be some kind of compass, I guess.
So this section, just the boat section, was the demo that was released before the game. That was included on some CD that I got. I don't even know when I got it or where I got it from. But we had this CD which had about 12 games on it, or 12 demos on it, and this was one of them. And I played through this demo like 8 or 9 times, so I know this whole section off by heart, pretty much. That was before I even got the full game, and that's what made me get the whole game. So you have that one random demo CD to thank for it. Let's speak to the captain.
Captain?
Captain?
Sir?
Please.
Leave me be, girl. I have work to do. We must avoid the storm lest it comes on us like Jaw's callous heel and crushes us.
But we're still going to Laius, right?
Ha! You can forget about that. We must avoid the dangerous waters of the islands and head straight for Guyenne if we're to stand a chance of outrunning the storm.
But I have to get to Laius as soon as possible. The fate of worlds depends on it.
And the fate of my ship and my crew depends on us changing our course for Guyenne. Now leave me be.
I have a question about your compass.
Certainly.
What kind of compass are you using?
It is just a normal spirit compass. When we are not navigating by the stars or by the sun, we use this.
What's a spirit compass?
I forget that you are not familiar with the sea. A spirit compass points always to the magical North Pole, and thus we may navigate according to it. It is very precise, and less affected by a strong magical source.
Won't the chaos storm affect the accuracy of the spirit compass?
If the storm catches up with us, perhaps, but I do not think so. Only a very focused magical field in close proximity to the compass would be able to affect it.
Thanks. That's all I needed to know.
I hope this knowledge made you richer.
I'll let you go back to work.
Thank you.
So something I've never quite understood, it's something I have to do in a minute, is I have to change the compass so it looks like we're going the wrong way. And I'll get to it in a second. First of all, we have to get rid of these people up here. So we use the worm on the apple.
Get to it, little guy. Eat your heart out.
And we give it to the captain.
Captain?
What is it now?
Captain, the worms have invaded the apple barrel.
Cursed be the balance. First the storm, now this. Is there no end to the horrors? Let me see. Jowl's infected arsehole, you be right. Those are worms, all right. Vicious, snarling wheat worms driven mad by their hunger for a change of diet.
Vicious.
As far as I could tell, that was the only apple infected. But I could be wrong.
Good of you to catch it, girl, before it spread any further. I'll have to go pluck the apples immediately. They must be saved.
He could move a bit faster, of course, but yeah. There we go.
Do you want me to relieve you at the wheel for a while?
I am not sure if this is such a good idea, Ape.
Sure it is. We're only...
What's the big deal?
Gonna be in the middle of a storm
I just hold
soon?
it straight, right?
Well, I could do with a short break to stretch my legs. Fine, but I will be back soon. And if anything happens, just call out for help.
Of course, thanks.
Okay, so now that I've cleared this the poop deck, which is known as the highest deck on the ship, we then put this talisman on the compass.
So if the compass was pointing in that direction when we were on course for Elias, and now it's pointing in this direction.
I see. So it actually, she does
Oh,
explain
no.
it.
I'll just wing it. Use the Force, April. After all, who's the chosen one here?
She sort of works it out. That's what I was going to ask. I was going to say, how does she know where to put it
Ton, need some assistance up here.
to make it change to the right way so that she heads to the island? This isn't suspicious at all. Not in the slightest.
I think I may have strayed off course a bit when I was at the wheel.
I did not feel the boat turning.
Well, I have a feeling we're gonna miss Gien by a couple of 100 kilometers if you don't correct our course.
Let me check the compass. By the balance, you are right, April. It is good you were aware of your mistake, or we might have ended up pierced on the deadly reefs of Tagate. I will correct our course immediately.
Sorry about that.
Gullible woman.
Oh no, I let you take
Actually,
the
both
wheel.
of them are pretty gullible.
I'm just glad we are back on course.
Yeah.
She seems
back
so nice
on
as well.
course.
It's a shame. Okay.
Is it my imagination or is the storm getting closer?
By the balance, you are right. The storm is catching up with us. We might have to ride it out. It is good we are nowhere near the islands, or we would have to worry about reefs as well.
Yeah.
Reefs? Nobody said anything about reefs. Ton, I have something to tell you.
Captain! Sir! We need you on the bridge. The storm is closing in.
Here he comes, slow as anything.
By the foul bowels of Jol, you're right, Lyak. It's closing
wrong
in
with this
faster
god's
than any storm
bowels?
I've seen or heard, chaos or otherwise. It's like it's chasing something or someone.
Uh-huh. Maybe.
All right, listen up. The storm's going to hit in an hour or two. And
Love
I
his
want
face.
everything to be ready. Tighten the hatches, strap down the cargo, wake up the watch, and by Jol's big toe, someone put a lid on the apple barrel.
There we go. One chaos storm. Okay. So, apologies if you're feeling a little bit seasick watching this. But, we just need to go and sneakily take our talisman back, and then we'll all be fine.
What is that? What is that you have there?
Caught me.
It's a talisman bestowed with strong magic.
What? You put a magical talisman next to the spirit compass? Are you completely daft, girl?
A little
Do
bit.
you know what you've done? By Jol, I should throw you overboard. Give
He's
it
done.
here. This talisman has the mark of the balance and of the sentinel. This is an object of great magic. The balance be cursed, girl. What by Jol's hideous countenance did you think you were doing?
I was just fucking about.
I need to get to Elias as soon
Doesn't really
as
matter what you say
possible.
here.
So you claim. But do you know what you've done instead? You've put the lives of everyone on this boat in grave danger. With the storm upon us, the last we need is dangerous waters. Thank Jol's assassin, we still may have time to avoid the rocks of the Briston Atoll. But I swear by the honor of the 3 biased judges of Gien that I'll have you before a court if we get to land. Check the compass, Lyak, and correct our course accordingly. And don't let this wench touch anything from now on, you hear? I need to place this accursed talisman as far away from the spirit compass as possible.
So we just fucked up this entire boat and everyone on it. But, you know. Lesser of two evils, I suppose?
What just happened?
I think you hit something.
Uh-oh, this can't be a good thing.
Certainly doesn't seem like it. Down to the hold. Hack the chest open. That's where he's put our talisman now.
It's been a while since I chopped firewood, but I think I'll be able to knock the lock off pretty clean.
Oh, I don't know about that. Let's see how we go. That wasn't the lock. That's the worst whiff. And now we've sunk the boat. So that was the whole of chapter 6 there in about 15 minutes, I believe that took. Whereas the previous chapter took, I think, 2 hours. They're not exactly evenly sized. Crow! Good to see you, boy.
Thank the balance she's all right. Are you all right, April? April? Are you sleeping? She's sleeping, bless her little heart. Boy, is she cute. Too bad she's just a chicken, not a bird.
Crow, you behave yourself.
April, wake up!
Crow, I was so worried I thought the storm got you.
Me? Honey, I'm the sidekick. Didn't you ever read any legends? The sidekick always survives.
So you're fine?
A few singed tail feathers, and I'm so charged up sparks fly when I try to peck something. Other than that, better than ever. The sea air does wonders for my allergies.
I didn't realize you had allergies.
Exactly.
Any idea how I'm gonna get to the islands now?
You could swim. Humans swim, don't they? They must, or you wouldn't be here now.
I don't swim. And nobody can swim that far. There's no land visible in any direction.
Well, I'd suggest flying, but you don't have the necessary equipment.
Why don't you try and find the closest island?
I could do that, but I'd have to leave you on your own.
Crow, I'll be fine.
All right. Don't blame a bird for trying to be a gentleman. Gentle bird, whatever. I'll be back as soon as I can. Don't go anywhere.
Where would I go?
Girls always disappear on me. Trust me.
I know the feeling, Crow. I know the feeling. Alright, off you go. Okay. This is a fun bit as well. Oh, hello, there you are.
What the hell is that? Uh-oh, for some reason the story of the bloodthirsty cannibal merman of the Sea of Song suddenly pops to mind.
Oh, and gone again. And... come on now. There it is.
Hi, do you speak Arcadian?
No.
Guess not. Doesn't seem so bloodthirsty and cannibalistic up close, though, does it?
And we're back.
Hey, come over here and let me pet you.
That's a great idea. It's a great idea.
You're just like a seal, aren't you?
I do love that bit. Yeah, just like a seal. Look at them. They look like seals, don't they? So that's one of the few close-ups of April's face that you'll get in the game. As these two mermen drown her. And the pressure crushes her so hard that she has to... that her eyes just pop out from her head.
Oh, bloody typical. I told her. She didn't believe me. Girls always disappear on me. Always.
Okay. So we've made it under the water. I'm going to leave this episode here. I'm going to pick it up again tomorrow at the same point. This is a fun bit. Well, there's a lot of fun bits in the game. This is a really cool bit. And again, this is one of the parts that took me a long, long time. Probably this was, not this bit, but the part coming up very, very shortly, took me the longest out of any of the parts of the whole game. And you will probably see why. So thank you very much for joining me. Hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, feel free to leave a like down below. And if you want to see more of The Longest Journey or more of the other videos that I make, then feel free to subscribe to the channel as well. That would be very nice of you. I'll see you again tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your evening, morning, day or night, whatever you're having. Bye-bye.